Hello students, in this video I will explain one important derivation which will be asked for 6 marks in the annual examination. Here we are deriving cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. To derive this, we require 3 important concepts and that should be used here to derive the cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. One important result we use here is the distance formulae. In the distance formulae, we will have the formulae for finding the distance between any two points a in bracket x1 comma y1 and b in bracket x2 comma y2. The formulae you already studied in previous class, that is AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And that can be written like this. Instead of writing square root, we remove the square root and write it as AB square is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We should remember this result. We will apply this result for deriving the formula. The next result is, you know this result. In the previous video we have already studied this. What is sine of minus x? Sine of minus x is minus sin x, whereas cos of minus x is cos x. This also we will use. Moreover, if P is any point on the unit circle such that angle made by OP with the positive direction of x-axis is x, then what is the coordinate of P? You know, if the coordinate of P is a comma b, then cos x equal to a and sin x equal to b. And if this angle is x, then coordinate of P is cos x comma sin x. And you remember this result, the coordinate of P is cos x comma sin x, where x is the angle made by OP with the positive direction of x-axis. And using these three results, it is possible to derive the formula. Now let us start with the derivation. For this, you have to start like this. Consider a coordinate axis on the plane. And you know the coordinate axis, x-axis and y-axis. And they will meet at a point that is called as origin. Now you consider the unit circle with center at origin. Unit circle means the circle with radius 1 unit, and this is the circle with the radius 1 unit. While drawing the unit circle, in the previous video also I had told, we need not take the distance of 1 centimeter. You take any radius and define that as 1 unit, and you have to mention it. The radius of the circle is 1. Now let P1 be the point on the circle such that angle made by OP1 with the positive x-axis is x. Like that you have to mark the point P1. And here P1 may be any angle. For the sake of simplicity, let us take particular angle. You will not take x is very large, means x is more than 180 degree, then derivation will become complicated. Better, while deriving, let us take some standard angle. While deriving, let us take we have to mark a particular point. Let it be, for example, it may be at 100 degree. Like that, you approximately 100 degree you mark a point, and that is P1, and that is x. Here I have marked it as approximately 100 degree and take that angle as x. Now if this point is P1 making an angle x with the positive x-axis, then the coordinate of P1 is cos x comma sin x. Now you take a point P2 on the circle such that angle made by OP2 with the positive x-axis is x plus y. Like that you have to mark the point P2. Here also, while marking P2, let it be approximately at an angle of 200 degree approximately, I am telling here, and this angle is approximately 200, like that we have drawn, and the angle made by OP2 with the positive x-axis is x plus y, and the angle between P1 OP1 and OP2, that is angle P1 OP2 will be y here, because total angle is x plus y, and angle P1 OP2 will be equal to y. Just note that angle, you not write it there, but you should know that angle, that is y. Now what is the coordinate of P2? The coordinate of P2 is cos of x plus y comma sin of x plus y, because the angle made by OP2 with the positive x-axis is x plus y. Now let P3 be the point on the circle such that angle made by OP3 with the positive direction of x-axis in clockwise direction is y. Now you have to mark the point P3 on the circle such that angle made by OP3 with the positive direction of x-axis taken in clockwise direction, and this is the position of point P3. And remember, the angle made by OP3 in the clockwise direction is y, means the angle is negative, and I write it as minus y. Now what is the coordinate of P3? And the coordinate of P3 is cos of minus y comma sin of minus y. And what is cos minus y? Cos minus y is cos y, whereas sin minus y is minus sin y. Therefore the coordinate of P3 is cos y comma minus sin y. Now you take a point P4 on the circle such that P4 lies on the positive x-axis. It should be point on the circle and positive x-axis, and you can guess the position of the point P4, and this is the position of the point P4. And now we have 4 points on the circle P1, P2, P3 and P4. What is the coordinate of P4? As it is a point on the x-axis, and here the y coordinate of the point is 0. And what is x coordinate? X coordinate is 1, because the circle is of radius 1, and coordinate of P4 is 1 comma 0. And just I repeat the coordinates of the point. What is coordinate of P1? Cos x comma sin x. What is coordinate of P2? Cos x plus y comma sin x plus y. And what is the coordinate of P3? Cos y comma minus sin y. And coordinate of P4 is 1 comma 0. Next, let us come to the other part of the derivation. Now we join P1 and P3. Just you have to join P1 and P3. And also you join P2 and P4. Join P2 and P4. Now you can see two triangle. I mentioned the triangle OP1 P3. OP1 P3. This one triangle. And OP2 P4 is the other triangle. And you observe in these two triangles, here you observe, observation is very important here. What is angle P1O P3? Angle P1O P3, you can observe here. See this P1O P3, and here this angle is y, because total angle is x plus y. This angle is y. And in triangle OP2 P4, this angle is y. Even it is negative, when you treat as triangle, it is a positive angle. Therefore this angle is y. And this is a common angle. This angle is common. This is some y plus z. This is also y plus z. Therefore P1 P OP3, angle P1 OP3 is equal to angle P2 OP4, and this result you have to observe carefully, and that is very important part. Rest of things are very simple. And what is OP1? OP1 is equal to OP2 because both are radii of the circle, and similarly OP3 is equal to OP4. Thus we have two sides are equal and one angle is equal. Therefore the triangle P1O P3 is congruent to triangle P2O P4. In a congruent triangle, corresponding sides are equal. Here only one side is left, that is P1 P3 and P2 P4. They are equal. P1 P3 is equal to P2 P4. Now you know the coordinate of all the 4 points. P1, that is cos x comma sin x, P2 cos x plus y comma sin x plus y, P3 cos y comma minus sin y, P4 1 comma 0. Now you apply the distance formula, and we know that P1 P3 is equal to P2 P4, and I will write P1 P3 square is equal to P2 P4 square. Apply the distance formula for P1 and P3, and x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here cos y minus cos x whole square, just observe here, x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus sin y minus sin x whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. And P2 P4 we apply 1 minus cos x plus y whole square, 1 minus cos x plus y whole square, 0 minus sin x plus y whole square, 0 minus sin x plus y whole square. And next step is just expanding this. And what is a minus b whole square? A square cos square y plus cos square x minus 2 cos y cos x. A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Similarly here negative sign goes, because minus sign you can take common, and if you make it square it will become plus, and sin square y plus sin square x minus 2 sin y sin x. The right side you observe 1 square is 1, and cos x plus y whole square minus 2 into 1 into cos x plus y. A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab, 2 cos x plus y, plus 0 minus sin x plus y whole square is sin square x plus y. Next let us simplify further, and this is the repetition of the previous step, and see the next step. Just we are grouping this cos square y plus sin square y. Just see here cos square y plus sin square y. This is here cos square y plus sin square y. See this is cos square y, this is sin square y. Cos square y plus sin square y, and it is here cos square y plus sin square y. Cos square x plus sin square x, cos square x plus sin square x, and it is here minus 2 cos y cos x, minus 2 cos y cos x, plus 2 sin y sin x, plus 2 sin y sin x. It is here. This is in the left side, and right side is 1. It is there here 1 cos square x plus y, cos square x plus y, sin square x plus y, sin square x plus y, minus 2 cos x plus y, minus 2 cos x plus y. Just have rearranged the terms whatever in this previous expression. See here, what is cos square y plus sin square y? 1, and sin square x plus cos square x is 1. 1 plus 1. This is 1, and this is also 1. Similarly, in the right side, cos square x plus y plus sin square x plus y, and that's equal to 1. Here right side is 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos x plus y. Now you see this 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos y cos x plus 2 sin y sin x is equal to 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos x plus y. Now 1 plus 1 gets cancelled with 1 plus 1, and you can take minus 2 common here. If you take minus 2 common, cos x cos y, and here if you take minus 2 common, and it will minus sin x sin y, and right side is minus 2 into cos x plus y. In next step, minus 2 gets cancelled. And finally we will have this result: cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. This is the method of proving cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y.